G'day guys, welcome back again. We're still in preparation for Hayfield. One of the deals with Hayfield, it's actually their 40th anniversary this year, and they are encouraging all exhibitors to bring a tractor out, or tractor or whatever they exhibited at the first time they ever went to Hayfield. For us, that was about 20 years ago. I think it was the 20th, which is also the National Rally, which is held at Hayfield. It was the first time we were there. And we took our David Brown Cropmaster because that was basically, I think that was the only tractor we had at the time. We had the Fordson F, but it wasn't finished. So we had David Brown there. So as you can see, it's got crap stacked around in the shed here. Hasn't been out for a while. I'm going to stick a battery in it, hopefully get it fired up, and get it ready. I'll run it over to Dad's probably over the weekend. So this whole video is probably just going to be a bit of getting ready for Hayfield. A bit of this and that. So, all right, guys, we get into it. I have put a battery in it. Battery carrier's there. I just threw a bunch of fuel in it. Probably more than I needed, but we're going to use it next weekend anyway. So, turned the fuel tap on. Going to come jump in the seat here. Now, this thing does tend to crank a fair bit before it starts. It's just sort of the way this thing's always been. So I'll just bring the throttle up to the first notch, which is sort of half throttle-ish. Give it some choke, turn the ignition to on. There's a pull start down here. Let's see what it does. Take a bit of choke off. It actually started really well. There you go, she runs. It started actually really easily. So I put a bunch of fresh fuel in, so I had about 10 litres of jerry can. It was pretty low, so I popped it up. Here we are, Sunday morning. It's pretty cold outside. Gonna start the old David Brown up. Give it some choke. I've already connected the battery and turned the fuel on. Ignition's on. A bit less choke. For those who don't probably confuse their David Browns, they're a 6-speed, 3-speed with a high line. So we're going down the road, so we'll put it in high. Go a second, just to get out of the shed. That one. Squeeze our way out while we're doing some wheel in one hand. Okay, so let's select top gear. Doesn't look like there's anyone coming. Where's our top gear to the door? Which I didn't know. Ride the clutch a little bit to get her off the line. And away we go. Alright, first we get in the shed at Dad's place until next weekend. So David Brown's here in the shed. It's going to sit here for the next few days, for the week or whatever, until we load it up probably Friday afternoon. Ran pretty well on the way over. The governor sticks a little bit on it. I think we're going to pull that apart, but it runs fine and we don't really need to do anything about it right now. We also came out here and Dad finished the linkage on the for the brake for the pacemaker. He made all this new because the old one was rusted and essentially non-existent. So now, if you can see in there, you press that button down and it leaves the catch, and the catch can go onto the ratcheting mechanism there. So the park brake works. So that's all reassembled. And we also, while we're here, I think originally these would have had a different cover here with a button on it as a kill switch. So we've just run a wire from that terminal just to a little switch under here. Normally we just shut the fuel off and let it die. But if we ever need to shut it off in a hurry for whatever reason, it's nice to be able to kill it on a switch. So just ran the wires in there. It's easy enough. So yeah, I think we're ready to go to Hayfield. We're going to take the Newman, the pacemaker, and the David Brown. That'll give us under 10 horsepower class, under 15 horsepower class, and the David Brown pulls in the under 20 horsepower class. So that'll give us 3 different classes for the day. And yeah, so thanks for that, guys. Anyone who comes to Hayfield next weekend, come give us a shout. Otherwise, we will see you next week at the rally. Thanks, guys. Bye.